Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. The present video we're taking you inside her reality, investigating her fabulous way of life, her great profession venture, and furthermore, the dazzling chateau she calls home. We'll likewise reveal exactly how much her difficult work has paid off on the off chance that you're prepared to be enlivened by Lisa Wu Hardwell's mind-boggling story. Look at our full video. Lisa Wu Hardwell is a reality TV character and finance manager most popular for her appearance on Bravo's hit series, The Genuine Housewives of Atlanta. With total assets of $100,000, she possesses a land organization called Hardwell and Partners, which has been a key piece of her enterprising portfolio, notwithstanding land. Hartwell has wandered into the design industry with a few undertakings. She made a kids' clothing line called Heart to Hard Child, giving in vogue choices for small kids, and likewise sent off a gems line named Wu Young Ladies, which mirrors her special feeling of style. Past design and land Hardwell has sought after acting and displaying her flexibility in the media outlet. Her enterprising soul and drive have made her an outstanding figure not just on TV, but additionally in the realm of business, in spite of the fact that she acquired broad acknowledgment from her experience on the Genuine Housewives of Atlanta. Hardwell's prosperity stretches out a long way past the show, as she keeps on dealing with numerous business adventures while staying a noticeable figure in actuality television. Lisa Wu brought into the world on January 23, 1973 in Inglewood, California, experienced childhood in a huge group of 9 kids. Her experience is as various as her vocation with her dad Stanley, Wu being an original Chinese-American, bristles Wu. African Caribbean plunge experiencing childhood in a multicultural family in a transcendently African-American neighborhood. Yu and her family frequently confronted prejudicial remarks, an impression of the difficulties that came with their assorted legacy. This experience probably molded her flexibility also. Assurance in both her own furthermore, proficient life. A lot of Wu's adolescence remains covered in secret with specific reports and bits of gossip projecting shadows over her initial years. Some articles have affirmed that Charm battled with substance maltreatment during her school years, and others blame her for being a gold digger in secondary school, guaranteeing she just dated neighborhood football players anyway. These charges have never been demonstrated, and Yu has reliably denied them, notwithstanding the tales she has fabricated as standing for her hard-working attitude. What's more, imaginative abilities, zeroing in on her profession and leaving the discussion behind Charm's most memorable taste of the media outlet came as a reinforcement artist for significant melodic behaves, like Public Foe EPMD and Candyman, exhibiting her affection for execution and development. She later joined the rap bunch N9TOA Aquarin. Further involvement with the music world before at last choosing to move somewhere unexpected, later leaving the music scene. Charm changed into film, where she kept on investigating her enthusiasm for narrating. In 2003, she composed, delivered, and acted in the film debuts, denoting the start of a long profession in the entertainment world. She has since filled in as a screenwriter, maker, and furthermore, entertainer, adding to various tasks and cutting out a name for herself in Hollywood. Lisa Charm made her mark in the realm of unscripted TV at the point when she was projected in the principal time of The Genuine Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA, one of Bravo's best establishments. Joining the principal cast in 2008, Charm immediately turned into a fan one for her Ed character and dynamic presence. On the show, she stayed a primary cast part for the initial 2 seasons, where her life as a finance manager, mother, and spouse was placed on full showcase. Her storyline offered watchers a brief look into her enterprising endeavors and individual battles, making her a focal figure in the early progress of the series. Charm returned as a visitor star in the 3rd season and made extra appearances in later seasons, including the 9th, 10th, 14th, and 15th. These visitor jobs kept her associated with the show's inheritance, even as she sought after other projects. Notwithstanding her unscripted television distinction, Charm is likewise a creator. In the wake of leaving the Genuine Housewives of Atlanta, she distributed her most memorable novel, When the Cake is Made, in 2010. The book, which investigates the existences of 3 ladies exploring love connections and self-awareness, was generally welcomed by fans who appreciated her introduction to fiction composing. Charm's change into distributing illustrated her flexibility and capacity to tell convincing stories in various arrangements. Since her takeoff from RHO, a charm has kept on working consistently as an entertainer and also a maker. One of her outstanding post-row projects was her job in the short film, The White Sisters, which broadcasted on TV1 series Hollywood Divas from 2014 to 2016. In the show, Charm joined four other entertainers as they explored the difficulties of media outlets while adjusting their own lives. This job featured her proceeded energy for acting and nudge in keeping her name at the center of attention, even after her unscripted television days. Next, we welcome you to visit the sumptuous home that utilized have a place with Lisa Wo Chateau in Duth, Georgia. Abandonment. In 2009, Lisa Charm and her then-spouse, previous NFL player at Hardwell, confronted an overwhelming monetary misfortune when they lost their home to abandonment. The couple had bought the five-room chateau in 2007 for almost $3 million, however, only 2 years after the Bank of America repossessed the property after the Hardwell defaulted on their variable rate contract. The bank later sold the home at a dispossession closeout in Prescott region, Georgia, for about $2 million, a huge misfortune from the unique price tag on the Genuine Housewives of Atlanta. The couple endeavored to introduce the dispossession as a willful act. It was far too cut back anyway. The truth was really testing. Ed Hardwell had been sidelined from the NFL because of a physical issue that radically diminished their pay. Furthermore, it made it difficult to stay aware of the installments on their rich home. The monetary strain reached a crucial stage, and the couple had no real option except to abandon their fantasy home. The actual chateau was an extravagant space, reflecting both Lisa's love for plants and Ed's prosperity as a proficient competitor with high roofs. What's more, curved windows, the home bragged a demeanor of magnificence upgraded by emotional burgundy tay draperies in the living room attached with tufts to make an exquisite inflatable impact. Asian Rouse style contacted different pieces of the home, giving it an interesting and outlandish flair. The patio was a tropical desert spring total, with a stone walkway prompting a seafront pool, furnishing visitors with dazzling water. A shelter bed on the back porch took into consideration rich, open-air relaxing where loved ones could watch a level-screen television or take a dunk in the pool. It was a space intended for unwinding and diversion, a trademark of their well-to-do way of life at that point. Inside, the family room was where the Hardwells' two children, Jordan and Justin, frequently assembled to play PlayStation, partaking in the solace of travertine floors. Furthermore, the record emphasizes the storm cellar was a diversion shelter highlighting a rock bar enlightened by pendant lights, a 6-seat home theater, and, surprisingly, a bowling rear entryway, a genuine impression of the rich way of life the couple once partook in. The loss of this home denoted a troublesome section in the Hardwells' lives. It represented not just the finish of their monetary soundness, yet, additionally, the start of individual difficulties that would follow in spite of this difficulty. Lisa Charm has kept on revamping her life. Furthermore, vocation shows versatility in the face of difficulty. The dispossession may have removed their actual home, yet it didn't reduce her drive to keep pushing ahead in private life and discussion. In the mid-1990s, Lisa Charm's life took a huge turn when she met R&B vocalist Keith Smack, a well-known craftsman at the time. The two started dating and immediately fell head over heels in love. They married in 1992. Their relationship, which showed up as captivating from the outside, prompted the birth of 2 children. Jordan in 1995 and Justin in 1998. Anyway, in the background, the marriage was laden with challenges in interviews. Lisa Charm has spoken genuinely about the difficulties she confronted during her union with Keith Sweat, even uncovering that the relationship became harmful. In one especially helpless interview with Pith magazine, she reviewed how Keith Sweat at first appeared to be enchanting and sweet yet showed signs of controlling behavior from the beginning without naming him straightforwardly as her victimizer. Lisa shared a nerve-wracking experience in which she awakened one morning to find her victimizer pacing by her bed in the wake of hitting her and snatching her by the neck while taking steps to pour hot oil on her. These agonizing recollections are essential for a more extensive story about the battles she persevered behind shut entryways. Even as she kept a public picture as a spouse and mother, tragically, the couple couldn't conquer the issues in their marriage, and following 10 years together, they separated in 2002. The outcome of their partition became considerably more confounded when Lisa lost care of their 2 Children in 2003, administering by Fulton, predominant court judge Cynthia D. Wright granted essential authority of the young men. To Keith Sweat, the court's choice depended on numerous elements counting worries about Lisa's capacity to give a steady home climate. Judge Wright noticed that while there was proof of savagery by Keith Sweat toward Lisa during their marriage, there was no verification that he had at any point been savage toward their youngsters. Thanks for watching this video.